Fort Lauderdale, Florida. 3 men were given life sentences on Thursday for the 2018 killing of star rapper XXXTentacion, who was shot outside a South Florida motorcycle shop while being robbed of $50,000. Michael Boatwright, 28, Dedrick Williams, 26, and Trayvon Newsome, 24, were each convicted last month of first-degree murder and armed robbery by a jury following 8 days of deliberations. Prosecutors had not sought the death penalty, so life in prison was the only sentence that Broward County Circuit Judge Michael Usen could impose for the first-degree murder convictions. The defendants, 2 dressed in suits and 1 in a button-down shirt, showed little emotion as they stood one by one to be handcuffed by a bailiff. There was no audible reaction from family members or other observers in the courtroom. 3 men face life in prison for murder of rapper XXXTentacion after jury finds them guilty. XXXTentacion's final tracks, Slain Florida rapper's album released posthumously before the verdicts were read, Usen warned that anyone who caused any kind of disruption would be held in contempt of court. During the month-long trial, prosecutors linked Boatwright, Williams and Newsome to the June 18, 2018, shooting outside Riva Motorsports in suburban Fort Lauderdale through extensive surveillance video taken inside and outside the store, plus cell phone videos the men took, showing themselves flashing fistfuls of $100 bills hours after the slaying. Prosecutors also had the testimony of a 4th man, Robert Allen, a former friend of the defendants who said he participated in the robbery. He pleaded guilty last year to second-degree murder. He has not been sentenced, pending the conclusion of this trial. Allen's sentence could be as little as time served, meaning he could soon be released, or as long as life, depending partly on how much weight prosecutors give to his assistance. Defense attorneys accused Allen of being a liar who was motivated by his desire to avoid a life sentence. They also said prosecutors and detectives did a poor job on the investigation and didn't look at other possible suspects, including the Canadian rap star Drake, who had feuded with XXXTentacion online. XXXTentacion, whose real name was Yasse Onfroy, had just left Riva Motorsports with a friend when an SUV swerved in front of him and blocked his BMW. Surveillance video showed 2 masked gunmen emerging and confronting the 20-year-old singer at the driver's window, and one shot him repeatedly. They then grabbed a Louis Vuitton bag containing cash that XXXTentacion had just withdrawn from the bank, got back into the SUV and sped away. The rapper's friend was not harmed. Boatwright was identified as the primary shooter and Newsome was accused of being the other gunman. Williams was accused of driving the SUV and Allen of being inside the vehicle. Secret tape reveals XXXTentacion confessed to domestic violence against girlfriend. Report from 2019, XXXTentacion's son is born 7 months after the rapper's death.